Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to the Monster Train. Last time we unlocked a new faction, that faction being these guys, the Stygian Guard. And that is who we're going to be playing as today. As was recommended, we play as the Stygian Guard with the Lunar Coven allies. Because, well, both of the spellcasters, so obviously what you want to do is see what the spellcasters can do. So, Tethys Titanbane, what do you say about you? Do not be fooled by her harmless demeanor. Tethys was the first to agree to the containment of the Titan for our Covenant's sake. She has since become the most revered member of the Stygian Guard and my most helpful supporter in the defense of all of Hell. Is that the same description as it gave in the last game? It's got to be, right? Huh. Then, alongside that, it's been suggested I go with Machia's Pie, and I can understand that. Just having a free upgrade on every single card you ever pick up is a decent upgrade. Sure, the Pyre is amongst the weakest, but that's because of the effect it gives. So we're gonna give that a try. So, Tethys, let's see how well you perform on Covenant 7. So, we start with the Crypt Builder. Offering attuned. Retreat to the front enemy unit and deal 80 damage. Huh. Okay. Offering. If discarded before the end of turn, it will be played instead. Damn, that's a good one. We need some discard abilities then. Gravity. Deal 5 damage. New moon descend. Full moon ascend. Okay. And then the Nameless Siren. Incant, gain rage. So we don't have much in the way of a tank, beyond the classic Seal Steward. So, how do we upgrade Tethys? Sweep. Sweep is always good. Strike, apply spell weakness, also very good. Strike, apply 15 frostbite. Okay. Frostbite, unit takes 1 damage at the end of the turn. Ability Rune Speak. What's the ability? Cooldown 3. Draw a damage spell and grant it +5 spell magic power. Okay, I like the sound of that. Honestly, I'm willing to go with you, Tethys. Let's see how well you perform. What upgrades do we have then? Jack Strips and Silent Sigil. Honestly, Jack Strips is always solid. And that upgrade only applies to silent units, which we can't guarantee we're gonna get. So yeah, let's move on. Enemies enter with Titan Skin 1. Ha! No! So, first things first, we summon a Shield Steward. In fact, because of the way it all looks, let's just summon them up here. So that, you know, the Jack Strips can trigger. So we ascend you, because why the hell not, and then we just do some damage to you. Might as well do that and see what happens. There we go. Interesting. Well, if I do this... Actually, no, it's probably better to do that. Actually, it's probably better to do both. Right. I actually begin to realize I might have made an initial mistake with my first intention of how I'm doing things. And the reason I say that is it means you get an extra turn with sap. So, yeah. Resolve. Gain 1 sap and restore 30 health. So all the damage I just dealt to you was utterly pointless. Hoorah! I guess. What happens if I actually use this on you right now? Okay. Yeah, how many spells can I cast before before we end this? I might be in trouble. Mollusk Mage, 10 Conduit. That is a lot of Conduit. Although Flash Freeze having Holdover is a goddamn amazing. Yeah, I'll take the Holdover card. Then what do I get? Bloody Moon, Meddler, and... Oh! A Holdover Bloody Moon? Yes, please. Right! Well, we're clearly going spells, so let's go to the Spell Merchant, because it also gives me a Stygian card. Stygian card, which we would like to see. So, we have God of the Unnamed, Incant, gain 3 armor, and Cold Kellier, Sweep, which has Sweep, 5 Valor, and apply 6 Frost Strike. So you're basically like Tethys. I'll take the Guard, because we will be casting a lot of spells. I can make Flash Freeze free. That might be good. I need to figure out a way to discard cards, I think. But let's make Flash Freeze a free card. And then, honestly, I think I'll save it. I think I would prefer to turn some of those cards intrinsic. Well, let's move on. What do we get? -1 energy. Whee! Oh, once played, this card is removed from your deck for the rest of the run. Oh! Oh, that's not so bad as I thought it was. Oh, maybe Calcified Ember's not as bad as I think it is. I would love the extra gold, but we got some 3 costs, which we clearly need to get rid of. So, let's apply you and you down there. We'll then have you 2 up here. And then I guess we might as well have you at the top. But not that bad. Okay, so let's Frozen Bane you, because of the spell weakness. And then Witch Weave you. Then, honestly, hit you with another one of them. Go. Right. Go. Now here we are at the end. So, first things first. Let's use the rune speak. Cool, it's currently descend. Honestly, I would like to descend you. Because it just kills you anyway. Beautiful. Next. You're gonna die because of jack strips, aren't you? Yeah. If I bloody moon you, then I can flash freeze you. Then I will Frozen Lance, Witch Weave you, and then give you 1 extra HP. Okay, go. Bloody spikes, bloody spikes. You have got 3 spell weakness on you. Well, if that's the case, we need to do as much damage to you in a single hit as possible. In other words, 1 bloody move. If I Witch Weave you, you get a bunch more damage on you. Okay, go. Die. Glorious! What do you offer me now? Offering token. Draw one, discard one. On a spell chain so it can be used again. That's basically cycle your deck. Yes, please. You did not need to give the Moon Pixie a large stone. I'll take the Moon Pixie because I love that. It's done the same, but you did not need to give it a large stone. Right. What do we get as a Celestial Coven now? Or even the Lunar Coven, even. Mage Blade. And Valor. You don't have much in the way of health, so the Valor's not the best. But Mage Blade. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We need some Mage Blade going on. What else do I need? You know, I also just realized that I did that last run entirely wrong because he is only 2 space, so can go on the same floor as Teclis. So I'm an idiot. And I am prepared to give the Selene Acolyte quick, as well as simply upgrade the guard with 20 health. I think that'll be very useful for him. After that, I think I'll wait, because I want to see some Mage Blade. Pyre Heart unlocked. Fire's Greed. When your Pyre takes damage, gain gold. Honestly, quite useful at this point, I feel. Ooh, what are you? An ancient forge emerges before the rail. Seated at the crucible lies a crystal shard soul, empty and inert. Legend dictates that long ago exiles from both heaven and hell willingly sacrificed their own souls to prevent an Armageddon wrought by the titans of past. With a powerful enough soul stored inside, this soul shard soul can be harnessed. Purge my champion, gain effectively all 3 of the boss relics. Is this the run to do it? Is this the run to do this? How valuable legitimately is Teclis? Under the principle of trying to see how Teclis levels up, I will click no. Not this time. If I was using a champion I'd used before, I would say sure. This time, because it's a new champion, no. The Flesh Weaver. Fleshlings have 2 HP, 2 attack, 5 HP, and gain spikes. Okay, sure. Spikes is actually a little annoying, but I'm not sure if I want to get the energy or the floor space of this thing. This is an interesting. It's got to be the floor space. It's got to be the floor space. All right. Well, you die. So just channel everything onto the boss here. There we go. Go. Glorious. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? First, let's actually give you a heal. Then if I hit you with that and then purge you, it means I will take pyre damage because I won't be able to use you. But it does mean we'll get more damage off you, meaning you'll take good things overall. Actually, no it doesn't, because that thing is free. Even better. And I don't really have a good place to use you, so go. Glorious. Okay. I ascend you. I bloody moon you. Then heal you. Go. Okay. Let's use this offering and discard the steward. Let's use the offering and discard that. Let's draw an extra card, giving it a bunch of stuff. You die. I don't need to worry too much. Although I do think you need a heal. But so do you. I will Frozen Lance and Bloody Moon the guy at the front. I can then Frozen Lance again to make sure you die. Give you a Witch Weave for healing, which has now unlocked the Awoken. Nice. And go. Glorious. Let's Frostbite you. Okay. Go. Marvelous. Now then, you're taking a bunch of damage, are you? Good. We like you taking a bunch of damage. We need you to take a bunch more for us, please. So, first things first, we're going to apply that. Then... Oh, that's all you needed to die, is it? Okay. Well, by doing that, he survives. Go. Bye-bye. So I like the Angry Mermaid. I like the Angry Mermaid. That is horrid. You do not want Spell Chain on an X-Cost card. Frost Piercer. Apply Frostbite equal to half of the damage dealt on the person constantly gaining more attack due to rage. Yes, please. Then what do you offer me? Shade Guard. And an Endless Siren of the Sea. Huh. Honestly, I'll take the Lunar Priestess. And then more space on the floors. New clan unlocked! The Awoken! Gather the Awoken of the Wildwood Forest. Hollows and Animus are supported by healing channelers. Hell yeah! Right! From this, then, let's... The Pyre Remains are an overheal, which we don't want. The current tactic, I think, is we need Tethys, the Guard, you, and you. Or maybe the Moon Pixie instead of the Nameless Siren on the same floor. The issue is you cost a lot, so we need more Deployment Ember if we want you to work. This way lets me upgrade my spells, this way lets me get some trinkets. And trinkets could be very useful, plus we don't know what the Celestial Alcove is. I'll try this way. Despite this way the other way upgrading spells. How does Tethys upgrade then? Apply Runespeak 2, which is 10 spell power. Not bad. And apply spell weakness 2. Definitely not bad. What's the trinket? On the deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck and reduce its cost to 0. I did just get an equipment card. That's kind of perfect. When a card is discarded before the end of your turn, gain 1 cost. That is also kind of perfect. Advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. Also kind of perfect. Let's see what the Celestial Alcove is first before I decide anyway. Ha! This one. This one. I can triple stack the Flash Freeze, which has holdover and is free. I guess I'm taking the debuff of that for at long bloody last. Okay, then. Let's see. What do we want to do now? Discarding the... I don't think I actually need the advanced backline, because we're all spellcasters anyway, so... I'll take those two. Yeah. Hopefully the entropy thing I just picked up is not going to be what kills me. I can easily understand, though, if it is. Okay, go. What we need is the Moon Fairy. Although if you are going to give me that straight away, I'll take it. Okay. Go. Glorious. One moon fairy. Now we apply a moon ritual. And you know what? We'll apply the conduit to the last one at the back. At least it means we get to trigger the incant every turn. Guaranteed, basically. Might as well summon you up there to deal with that, because I've got no other use for you. Right, go. Yes! Let's finally purge you from my deck. Oh, well, if I can discard you, bye-bye. There we go, glorious. If I can keep stacking armor on you, I might as well. Right. Save that for the next few turns when the boss arrives. Speaking of which, hello, boss. Let's see what I can do to you. First up, have a bunch of flash freeze. Next, rune speak. What do we get? That. Fair enough. Let's bloody moon you. Just hit you a couple of times. We lose our shock, but his entire gimmick is the tank, so... Yeah, I need to give the... I gave the equipment to Teclis this turn because of the sweep thing. I might actually want to give it to the mermaid. Guardian Stone, Endless. That's fun. But it comes with a calcified ember that I just got rid of. Damn it. Urchin Spines. Eternal Stone. Oh, remove... So, apply spell weakness 2 to all enemies. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Cover of Night. Consume, double stack. Phase to New Moon, apply +5 attack and stealth 2 to friendly units. I think I'll take the Moonrise. Gain energy and phase to full moon. Yeah. Right. Honestly? Let's go trinkets again. First, what trinket do you give me? Troll rewards are increased by 50%. Meh. The first time each turn you target a friendly unit with a spell, non-move. Yes, please! Because that can apply to all the conduits. Mage Blade adds an additional attack. That's really good. But so are spell upgrades. Yeah. We are going spells quite heavily, after all. What would I like to duplicate? Bloody Moon is tempting, but so-so. Flash Freeze is also extremely tempting. But honestly, I think the Offering Token might be the good one to go with. Yeah, I'll go with the Offering Token, because then we've got more chance to get the combination of the Crypt Builder with the Offering Token. Let's do this. Ah, you're the thing with a bunch of Reanimate. Screw you. Why would I give them more Reanimate when this is the Reanimate boss? So, summon you, summon a Teclis, summon a Siren, give a Snowpiercer to the Siren, come up, summon a Shield Steward, summon the Lunar Princess to embrace the magic. Next. There's no reason not to do this, so have some of that. I will Rune Speak. Magnificent. But then, after that, I'll do nothing. I've just realized I can actually use the gravity to... change the whatchamacallit. So we summon a Moon Pixie. No, we don't summon a Moon Pixie. Hold on. We... Bloody Moon... Then we summon a Moon Pixie. Then we use this. Then we probably use that. And then that's probably not worth it, so we save it. So now, I summon the Acolyte there. I make the offering and sacrifice the gravity, quite frankly. There we go. The fact you apply corruption at the end of the turn is very annoying. Okay. Well, now I can Bloody Moon you. Frozen Lance you. Spell Chain. To discard you. Killing that guy. Use another offering token to get rid of the entropic crystals. Use the vengeance sword. Get us more conduit. And then... you need a heal. Give you a small heal. And I've still got plenty of... whatchamacallit. Might as well do an attack like that. Although I should have actually saved that for the boss. I'm a fool. Yes, I would prefer to eradicate you. Okay. Go. Right. Time for the big boss himself. Where he is very clearly going to be surviving due to his reanimate and nothing else. But now you live! Glorious! Glory to us! Go! Murder them! Marvelous. I think you died to the frostbite then. Which, to be fair, was getting absurdly high in number. Ice Storm. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. Honestly, with the amount of spell power we're getting, that's fair. Cosmic Bolt. Attuned. Consume. Basically, delete someone. I am fine with a delete card. Let's delete someone. Right. Next. Let's move over here for money and spell upgrades. Right. -1 cost and permafrost. We're against Strix and Hallow next. Oh. That might prove interesting. Then again, I do have a lot of frostbite available to me, so maybe it won't be as bad as I think it is. Honestly, yeah, I'll permafrost the Cosmic, but then I want to reroll, because none of the others seem that good. Remove Consume on that on that Cosmic Bolt? Maybe. -1 cost on the Bloody Moon, so it gives me energy profit. Yes, please. Hold over the offering token. Yes, please. I can't remove the Consume now, that's a shame. Although I will, maybe I'll give 5 spell power to the Ice Storm. Or 10 spell power to the Ice Storm, that seems decent. Right, which card am I going to duplicate now, then? If I get too much holdover, I am going to screw myself over like I have done in the past. However, if I'm getting duplicates of the thing that lets me just, you know, swap around my deck, I don't think it's as bad. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Maybe I'm not. Who cares? Strix applies 8 damage to Hallow on loop. That is fucking nothing. Giving 60 HP to Strix on resolve, that's a lot crueler. We will make sure to solve that. Okay. So, first things first. Quite frankly, we need the offering token. A Witch Weave is not going to do that much. There we go, we just cycle through our deck. Teclis, I love you. But yeah, go. Let's start by using the ethereal. Then we will use the offering token. We will, quite frankly, discard the Bloody Moon, I think. I'm going to use the Ice Storm here now. And we'll see what it destroys. It destroys all that. Perfect. I'm going to Flash Freeze you. Use this offering token. We then get to discard this. Use another one, in which we can discard the Frozen Lands. And another where we discard the Witch Weave, because we don't have that much stuff yet. Honestly? Next turn is going to be awkward for you, because you're going to take a ton of damage. I definitely need card draw. More than... Which of you needs to die more? Probably not you. Because you basically... Because of that damn Titan skin stopping you. Okay. Go. Right, now this is where things get awkward. So, we do that. We cast a spell. We cast the Moon Ritual. Teclis summons a big attack. How much damage are you taking from these two? You are taking 32, 50 foot, whatchamacallit. So, let's use the offering. I don't need you. Less useful because I can't attack the other allies with it. With that, you survive, which is all that we need. We just need you to survive the initial attack. Okay. So we're going to Moon Ritual you down here. Then I am going to... Offering and destroy this. Dealing that massive ton of damage to you. We are just cycling through our deck, goddammit. I am going to ascend you. Because while you will give him another 20 attack, perhaps... It does mean you'll come down here ready for next turn. Oh, but wait a moment. I did that entirely wrong. So first, what I need to do is spell chain this. So that I can then do that. Now I need to move down here. To do the rest of it. In order to give our lovely... Shark all of the bloody armor that he needs. There we go. Eat all the frostbite you can. Now, I don't think there's any saving my shark from this point. But Strix is dead, regardless. So... Goodbye, Strix. This is just my turn now, isn't it? Just... constantly cycling through my deck, looking for the right cards. Right. Let's apply the Moon Ritual. Apply the... Apparently healing you is all I needed to do to win. Cool. But where's the fun in that? Go. Glorious. Well done, lad. Well done. Deep Offering, consume, spell chain, discard your hand, draw 5. Why would I want that if it costs 3? Honestly, I'm fine. I should probably take duality, actually. Yeah, I'll take duality. And then I don't need Ember, because every time I discard a card, I gain energy. I'm not sure if I need card draw. If I get space, it means I can actually start using this acolyte here and put him on the bottom floor, where he can start doing some damage. So I'll go for space. From there, we will... As much as I feel I need to upgrade my spells, I also get the feeling I might want to upgrade my actual soldiers. So let's do that. So what do I allow my soldiers to upgrade? Reduce size to 1. Dear God, yes. Make that a tiny moon pixie. Okay. I don't want to give you quick, actually, because if I give you quick, that means you attack the front unit rather than the boss after they die. I might as well give you 20 HP, though, in case they run through your damage shield. I will give you Conduit 5, though, just... Actually, you know what? I'll give you Incant Armor, because it'll increase your durability tenfold. There's no point giving you Endless, because you need Rage building up. I will give you Endless. Or should I save my money? I will give the Nameless Siren 5 Conduit, and then I will save the rest of my money. I will go to the Unstable Vortex, remove the Calcified Ember, and then remove a Spear Steward. Then we upgrade our dude, and let me guess, 15? No, 20 magic power now. Okay. Well, let's go! Ah, you're this person. -1 energy around. Potentially very bad, but... especially as it starts that off. Yeah, no, forget that. As much as I do want you, she's more important to keep you active, basically. Plus, to start building up all of our goddamn magic power, too. You pick a thing, we get a Frozen Lance, okay. I'll use that. You apply corruption, yet no, we're not allowing that. I might as well ascend you. It's not like you actually do any damage, thus we don't have to care. Right, Moon Ritual you. Apply the spell weakness, do this. Remove the Crypt Builder. Practically delete that man. And there we go, glorious. Right, first things first. We do that again, because it makes you sweep. Or not. Whatever. We already have one person sweeping, so... I do have the full list of all the stuff in my deck right now, right? No, I don't. I do have a Gravity, though. And frankly, a Gravity is probably what I need to be able to move you up without a care. So let's start swapping. Fun, but not needed. Again, fun, but not needed. Just hazardous. And unfortunate. If I wait to not attack you, I can Cosmic Bolt you next turn to just eviscerate your resistance. Okay. So let's just start by going through my deck. I do need to ascend you and then Cosmic Bolt you. Don't have much choice in that regard. There we go. That's a card I need. So let's just hit you with it. Because I think that'll mean you die. Yes, it does. You apply the corruption, but I do need the Moon Pixie, so I can't use the what am I calling, just in case. That's a cruel one. I was about to say, where's my Moon Pixie? Okay. Go. Glorious. Glorious. Right. We really are just cycling through our deck right now, aren't we? Won't lie, I kinda wish I had a bit more card draw to make use of it, but and here we have ourselves a boss. Marvelous. Problem with this boss is they like to apply tons and tons of whatchamacallit. Why do you gain attack? Oh, revenge on hit. Grant the boss whatchamacallit. Well, this will cause them to take less damage significantly. Yeah. Yeah, that makes us win. Well, I might as well just go from here. You're gonna kill yourself on that, but credit to you, your death will not be in vain. Let's go up here and see what I can kill to make up for it. Well, we can flash freeze you, plants you, and that's all that needs to happen. We're done. Go. Look at that frostbite. Dear Christ. Oh, just so lovely. What do you offer me? Consume. Apply 16 frostbite to everyone. Honestly, unless you have a way for me to draw more cards per turn, I think I'm better off just not doing anything. And just skipping entirely. That, however, is a winner. Right. Where do I want to go? I want to go to the side that gives me money. That's where I want to go. When a unit gains frostbite, it gains +2 stacks. Frostbite does not decay! Yes. Friendly units gain stealth on summon and slay. Tempting, but I'd rather re-roll and see what else you can give me. When you play your third spell of the turn, all cards gain +1 spell. Yes. Yes. And you know what? We'll then purge the calcified ember, because why the hell not? Do you offer anything in the slightest I can give to anyone remotely useful? No. No, you don't. I guess I can give a train steward +20 health. And then also give him incant armor 2. Just in case, because. Why not? Oh god, it's the corruption one. I'm scared of you. I'm not sure how well we'll do versus you, I'm not going to lie. Especially because this bastard only has 5 health. Especially as this bastard only has 15. So, first things first. Moon Pixie. God damn you with those. Rot in hell. Okay, go. I easily see this turning very bad very fast, which means we desperately are going to need to shuffle through our deck as quickly as possible to get the flash freeze as quickly as possible, to be able to apply as much flash freeze as possible onto him. Okay, go. More flash freeze onto you. If I use you, we lose the sweep. This is bad. I am completely the... If it was any other one of these, I would be fine. But it had to be the corruption bastard. Yeah, no, we're fucked. We've got no hope. We lose. It had to be you. It had to be you. I was on such a good, glorious run. But out of every single possible enemy, it had to be you. Well, it was a good run, but I didn't see what the final boss was, which then ruined everything. I don't consider this run a failure. I consider this thing overtuned. And I know that sounds like a cop-out, but for fuck's sake, this thing is fucking overtuned. Like, how are you legitimately meant to deal? How? I know I say how am I meant to deal with it when I already know I have beaten it a few times already. Because you use endless and whatnot. But just some factions cannot kill him. Some factions cannot kill him. Like, any faction can deal with the rage. Any faction can deal with the sap. But some factions you just can't deal with the corruption. Because you just don't have tanky units. Whatever. Ice and Pyre. Deal 90 damage to the front enemy unit. Attuned. So delete an enemy at the top of the train. Hell yeah! Sigilled Seaweed. Apply 1 mute when an enemy enters the train. Hell yeah! Preserve Permafrost. Apply Frozen to a card in your hand. Honestly, very good. Hell yeah! Token of a Traitor. Playing a spell deals 3 damage to a random enemy on the floor. Hell yeah! Where was that? I could have used that in this run. Celestial Storm. Deal 10 damage to enemy units. Full Moon attuned. Okay, hell yeah! Celestial Sails. On the deployment phase, draw a non-damage spell from your deck. It costs -1. Hell yeah! Ardun. You have unlocked the alternate champion for this clan. You can now choose to start runs with this champion and their starter card. Hell yeah! Oh! The Melting Remnant, of all things! That one I did not expect to see. No, I legitimately do not know how I got that. I didn't reanimate anything. Or reform anything. How the fuck did I get you? Or did I just need to kill that many reanimate units? I'm not complaining! I love the Melting Remnant. Melting Remnant. Recruit the Melting Remnant remains of the Waxen Archers. Melting souls and greedy thugs band together to take the fight to heaven. Hell yeah! So, we have a new leader, a new faction, and a new faction we can try out next week. We're gathering more options than I can play them at. So, yeah. Well, that run was unfortunate, but what do you expect happens when you're against Corruption Bastard? I wouldn't mind so much if Corruption actually, like, lowered down over time, but it doesn't. It's just a permanent stack, which just makes it bullshit. Because it's just like, oh, you're taking damage now. When does it end? When you're dead! Ha 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 ha! You want to use the pyre to talk to Seraph? That's a crazy idea! Think about it. During the attack, they went for the pyre. Why? And why, after all this time, hasn't the corruption spread to hell? I think the pyre can prevent Titan corruption, maybe even reverse it, and somehow it can call upon people too. If I can use the pyre to reach Seraph, maybe he can lead us to them. He's the only one in heaven that might know where they are. But are you sure you can trust Seraph? He broke the Covenant Fell, and he almost destroyed Hell. I know, that concerns me too, but if it's one thing I know about my brother, he would hate to be someone's puppet. It's risky, and I can't trust your brother after everything he's done. But I trust you, Fel. Let's try it. Pyre, can you show me Seraph? Seraph. Ooh, those things look interesting. Fel. Herzel, I saw them. I saw Seraph and the Titans. Seraph was his old self for a moment, but the vision faded too soon. There's something else. It was strange. Before my vision ended, I saw Malika. Malika? Surprise! Took you all long enough. I thought I'd have to wait even longer before you figured it out. You explain to me, right now, what were you doing in my vision, and why, and are you with us or against us? Isn't it obvious? I'm a Titan! But relax, not all of us are big, bad, and scary. Some of us just want to have fun. And I'm actually just a minor Titan. The ones up there, they're the progenitors. The big, ugly kind. The pyre was one too. You're a Titan. And you're saying the pyre is a Titan too. Was a Titan. It's a long story, but right now it's not complete. And if it was, then this grand scheme of yours might just work. But that's the only hint you'll get from me. After all, where's the fun in giving you all the answers? Toodles! The pyre hearts, of course! They used to be part of the pyre too. You were right, Fel. Once we gather the rest, the pyre will be complete, and then we can finally win this war. Well, what do I need to do to unlock the other remaining two? Deal damage with magic power, in other words, the run I just did, probably. And inflict debuffs. Well, next time we have a lot of options. We have the Awoken, we have the Melting Remnant, we have the Wormkin we still haven't tried, we have the Stygian Guard who might want revenge, we have the new leader of the Lunar Coven. We have so many options. But let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see me try. I'm a little struck for choice right now, so tell me a combination of things you would love to see me try. I'm not sure which ones I want to try, honestly, just because there's so many different options right now. And if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to leave a like. We lost a run, perhaps, but we can't win them all, especially against that piece of corruption crap. Well, everyone, if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. We produce new content all the time. But everyone, I'm afraid that until the next time that I see you, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.